Hey, hey. Wow. Didn't expect the thing to come up that fast. So it's Saturday. It's quarantine time. It's shelter at home, shelter in place, stay home, all those other things that people are calling it. Prison. I need to go to the store and get some things, which I did just now. And really weird. It's so weird. And myself, I keep my hands in my pockets unless I absolutely have to touch something like picking up my product. It's just weird. Anyway, I wanted to say a couple of things. One is, I know we're facing a mountain right now. I know this is tough for everybody. I know that everybody has their own version of the mountain that they have to face right now. And something that came to me recently. Yes, I touched my face, but just hand sanitize. I'm good. See me do it again. I was recently talking to someone about the mountains, and how the mountain is in our path, and we all have to face these mountains. And he said something profound. It was really funny. He said, "I need another mountain. I don't want this mountain anymore." It was so funny because that is so us. It's so everybody. Nobody wants the mountain that they have right now, and a lot of times you can't go over, you can't go around, you can't go under. It's just that's it. You just don't get to choose. You have a mountain before you, and that's it. But God, I need another mountain. This is not working out for me. I need a different one. I just thought that was profound, and there's so much I could preach on that, but I'm not gonna right now. But I know we're all there. I know we're all having, we're all chomping at the bit, wanting what the next best thing is, what's coming, the good stuff that's coming. I just want to say there is good stuff coming. There is. I have been positive this whole time, and if I got COVID today, I still say that we all need to just be calm and just ride it out. God does still have the world in His hands. We are still, in His hand. He's taking care of us. And if that's not good enough for ya, even the most biased news still tells us that things are leveling out. And they went from saying, we're all gonna die, to we're all gonna die if everyone goes out tomorrow. If everyone starts back to their normal life, we're all gonna die. But the way it is right now, not we're all gonna die. So right now it's just stay home. And things are getting better. It's working. That's what they say. It's working. I just read that from Governor Whitmer said that. It's working. So stay home. I'm not making fun of people, really. I'm not. And I do think that, we need to be careful and all that jazz. But I'm just saying that, the panic, the paranoia, the pressure to do certain things is all a bunch of hooey, because we don't need to panic. Panic is the worst thing we can do right now. And being paranoid and turning in your neighbors, a lot of the things people are turning in their neighbors for isn't even against the law. Some things are a suggestion, and not only that, but families that are living together can be in the yard playing together. Parents and their children, or just the parents sitting out somewhere in the yard together. They're allowed to do that. You're still allowed to take walks. If the three of you are in the same family, you just left your house, then, mom, dad, kid, whatever, or, there's 4 people living in the house, you can walk as a group if you guys live in the same house. But people want to report somebody. If they see somebody walking 4 people together on a walk, oh my gosh, call the police right now. Well, first of all, the police aren't going to do much if they even show up. Some friends of mine have some issues with their neighbors calling on them, and the police didn't even come. They called because they didn't want to come out and make a stop for that. Number one, they couldn't do anything actually, and number two, they didn't want to have any more contact with people than they needed to, so they called and gave my no. But it wasn't even, they weren't even doing anything wrong. It was just the neighbor had made a big thing out of it, and it really wasn't a big thing. So I'm here to tell you, my mom and dad and I live in the same place. If we were to go for a walk, we could go for a walk together. And There doesn't need to be 6 foot distance between the three of us because we live in the same place. So people don't know when they, you see a group of people walking together, unless it's like a gigantic group, that you, obviously, they're not all living in the same house. Not congregations of people, but, some families are reasonably large. I know a family that's mom, dad, and I think 5 kids, something like that. They could stay together. They could go for a walk together. It's allowed. Anyway, I'm saying all that to say, part of this whole pressure thing is that people are encouraged to turn in their neighbor, and the fact is a lot of people are bored, and they're also mean, and they're also paranoid, and they're also panicked. So the first thing they want to do is call the police on their neighbor when they see their neighbor, coming outside. That you're allowed to go outside in your own yard. Hello. But people are made to be panicked by a lot of the media, a lot of things that's out there right now is just, they're making things more dramatic. I mean, you can listen to the task force, let's say, give you all kinds of information. And they also are encouraging, but they give you flat, straight information. Then the local news people come on, and you just heard it spoken about. You just heard the orders, you just heard the numbers, you just heard it. And then the local news people come on and they're like, oh my God, help, there's so much going on. And they make it worse than what you just heard in the conversation that the task force just had with us. And I'm like, I only listen to 15 minutes of news a day. So if I'm going to listen to a little bit of task force, that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm done. And I listen to, and I stay in there a little bit to, eat supper or whatever. So I see about 15-20 minutes of news a day. And that's enough. I mean, it's too much, really. I'm sick of hearing the same news over and over again every day. And I'm sick of someone seeing the same news and interpreting it 50 different ways, so everybody's upset. I'm going to do my best to do my best. And I'm going to continue living my life. And I don't mean like business as usual. I mean, I'm going to live. I'm not going to just stop everything I do because of this bullcrap that's going on. I mean, sorry if that offends anybody, but it is. It's bullcrap. I'm not gonna live my life as a slave when I'm allowed to do certain things. I'm gonna do those certain things when I can, when it's necessary. I'm gonna go for a drive. I'm gonna go to the store when I have to. I'm gonna get gas when I have to. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it like being a rebel. I'm not being rebellious. I'm just saying we have ourselves so scared and so freaked out that we don't allow for peace. And we can have peace. And if somebody out there, if any of you, you don't know where you can find peace and you're panicked and you're upset, I invite you to hit me up online or call me, or both. I invite you to do that because, honest to God, I am not panicked. I don't have an issue going on. I'm just not panicked. The stuff that's going on is going on. It's happening. It's real. And I'm not belittling that in any way. People are sick and people are dying. But many people, the vast majority of people, are not sick and are not dying. So I feel totally for the people that are having illness and death. I totally feel for you. And it could happen to us at any time. I get that. But there's no need for us to panic because panic doesn't change anything anyway. We need to have a clear head, a calm heart, and peace. You can have peace even in the storm. You can. Just saying. So, I love you guys. If I haven't talked to you in a while, please hit me up. I'd love to hear from you. Any of you, if you just haven't talked to me in a while and you want to, here I am. And yeah, I love you guys. I miss you all so much. I'm brought back in my head to a lot of people that I love and adore that I haven't talked to in a long time. I'm thinking about you now. I got all this stuff in my heart that I want to say and I want to do, and I want to be there for people and I want to hug on people. It means so much more now than it did before. It's weird. But anyway, love you. Talk to you later. Have a good time. Have a good weekend. Just stuff. See ya. Bye.